Okay, so this is just going to be me going over the settings that I'm going to be using for the randomizer for this playthrough of the game. So as you can see, when it comes to Pokemon traits, I'm not changing any base statistics or making any of that random, because then I think that makes the game like really weird, and it makes it like impossible to know what you're up against, which I don't like. Same thing for types. I don't want types changed because I think it kind of ruins the game, because then you don't know what's super effective, what's going to be super effective against you, what might feint you, what's going to have stab, what's not going to have stab. I think it just kind of overall ruins the experience of the game. I am going to make the abilities random because I think that's a fun way of randomizing the game. You don't know what's coming. You can make some really weird, crazy mons based on randomizing abilities. It'll probably lead to some broken things, but it is what it is. I'm not going to change evolutions because I just don't think that Pokemon evolving into random stuff is really fun. I think it's more fun for them to follow their evolution line like normal. I am changing the impossible evolutions, obviously, because it's really boring to not be able to get like a Kadabra or something like that, or I mean an Alakazam or like a Gengar or something like that. It's really lame. So this should make all of those catchable. I did check on the make evolutions easier box because there are Pokemon that evolve at like level 65, and so getting them is completely pointless because you're not going to use it at all in the run. So that's why I did that. Gives me more variety and more options for what mons I'm going to use. And I removed the time-based evolutions because there's just time events you can't do on emulator. Starter Pokemon are random completely, obviously, allowing alternate forms. So for the static encounters, it's going to randomize between legendaries. So every static that is a legendary will still be a legendary, but it'll be a random legendary. And then any other statics that appear will be non-legendaries. So it'll just be random statics. Obviously allow alternate forms. In-game trades randomize both requested and given Pokemon. I did not change moves at all. Like I said, I think it kind of ruins the game to not know what moves are going to come out of what Pokemon, and for your Pokemon to maybe not be able to get stab in something or not be able to get coverage or whatever the problem may be. I think that can make the game pretty unplayable and unfun for random movesets. Faux Pokemon, I made random. I made the rival carry the starter through game. I just like that. I think it's cool that you've got your starter, they've got their starter, and they carry it throughout the game. All allowed alternate forms again. I randomized trainer names and class names just because I think it could lead to some funny shenanigans. Here's an important one. I'm adding 2 Pokemon to each important trainer and boss trainer, not regular trainers, which I might do regular trainers in the future, but boss trainers and important trainers, if they have like 2 Pokemon, it's so stupid. I think it's so dumb that they're supposed to be like this really big, powerful, important fight and they don't have 6 Pokemon. It won't ever give them more than 6 because it's not possible. But I added 2 to each because I don't know how many they actually have. I could have made this, theoretically could have made this number as high as possible because it wouldn't give them more than 6 ever. But I think adding 2 is pretty fair. And then I also added held items to their Pokemon as well. So they will have held items. I didn't do the sensible or consumable only or any of that stuff because I think it's kind of funny that if it's random, it might be more interesting. Wild Pokemon, I did random, so completely randomized every wild Pokemon in every area, and I did catch 'em all mode so that I shouldn't have dupes. Basically, this is to kind of get rid of the dupes problem already, and it makes it to where I'll have a better variety and I won't have to really worry about what I'm going to do with dupes and stuff like that. Unless this doesn't work properly, dupes and species shouldn't be a problem. Well, species would still be a problem, but dupes wouldn't be. Randomizing held items, banning bad items, allowing alternate forms, all of that is good. I think there was something that I wanted to make sure I had, like Force fully evolved at some level. Faux Pokemon. Oh, I didn't do that this time. Oops. So I need to add that. I'm going to re-randomize my game anyway, but forcefully evolve at like level 40 I think is pretty, maybe 35 is fine. I forgot to check that, but yeah, that's an important one because you don't want to be facing like Magikarps, like level 50 Magikarps from trainers. It's really stupid. Wild Pokemon is fine. TMs I randomized. That's about all I did here. I didn't change compatibility or anything like that. Items are random. Special shops are random. I banned bad items because it's just boring to get mail. Fast as text. So those are my settings. I'm going to go ahead and save those settings. Random Y. And then when I randomize and save this, I'll go ahead and have the game. And it'll be randomized Y 2. Okay. And that's my settings for my randomizer. So if you're curious what settings I'm using and you're not sure, hey, is he using this? Is he using that? Those are my randomizer settings. Hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy this series. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you guys want to play along, feel free to do that. Like I said, in all of these videos, if you comment a name that you want a Pokemon to be named after, so comment the Pokemon and the name you want it to be, I will name a Pokemon after you. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you when the series starts. Peace.